Hello and welcome to Flying Tiger Transport's windshield seal installation on our 1966 Dodge Power Wagon. Please enjoy it. So this piece shows the rib side toward the body, toward the cab, and it shows the profile was that in that way, and that it pushes it seats underneath, which is what we're going to do after we've removed this one. And we'll of course put a face of adhesive on there to keep it in position. We're going to inspect the rest of the windshield. Looks looks new, because this is a vehicle that has never been out in the weather pretty much any of its life. We're going to clean that up a little bit and throw a little bit of primer on there, but it's actually in pretty spectacular shape. This is all, of course, original to the vehicle. And there's always touch-up to be done. We have both rust to clean up and to stabilize on both of the wiper arms, and of course the surround. We'll clean up the surround, and we'll probably mask and paint that with another coat of primer.
There's some rust right there.
Yep. Okay.
Son of a gun.
Oh, we don't want to do that. Okay, so we pull everything off. We've used wire brush, 4/0 steel wool for a final, and we're going to clean up everything nice and sharp to make sure we don't have any problem in putting the adhesive on the perimeter. We're going to clean that up. Everything looks really very good. Just a little bit of cleanup's going to be fine. And the next step is to apply the adhesive to the frame and to the rubber. The rubber fits up this way. And what we're doing now is just applying some black adhesive contact cement, which is the 3M weather strip adhesive, extra strong. I won't use anything else. Definitely black super weather strip adhesive. This is the stuff that really holds on. Never had much luck with anything else, so I don't use anything else. And this stuff's working time is going to be about 12 minutes today. So we got to hustle. We're putting it in the groove where the rubber, the two inside rubber strips that are molded onto that will actually touch. And of course we've got to put this on the inside of that rubber as well. Charles is going to hold that up while I do that rubber to make sure that we don't drag that anywhere. Put a little bit extra toward the corners. Key with this is not thick. Spread it out. I use a pretty stiff bristle brush. I use an artist brush, which I buy cheap, and it guarantees that you get a nice even coating. If it's too thick, it will not work correctly when the other part touches it. Too thin, it won't work correctly either. Now that's pretty much set up over there. I can feel it. I'm going to use extras, as I said, on the corners to make sure that we have a nice contact cement. Alright, next step will be to do the rubber. And you can just keep proceeding it. This is basically where we want it, where it's going to be kind of tucked in and just on the outside of that. Turn this way to the sun. Make sure this stuff is sticking to that. Does it look like it is, or is it pulling off?
It looks like it's somewhat shaky.
Yeah, I think it's.
It looks like it's dry.
Dry to the point where it won't bond. That's the key. You want a little screwdriver?
Yeah, it'd probably help.
How about, would this help?
Quicker.
Would this help? I can get your screwdriver, tell me.
This helps.
So the rubber seems to be going in perfectly. As you can see, all the way around the edge, it kind of pops up, which is good. We're going to do the top edge. Let me get to the top edge next. Let's go to the top edge. Let's start around this way now, because I want to end where you are. Let's move back to this top area here. You want to flip the windshield around, or you want to work behind me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm kind of leading, just holding it in place while Charles moves around the perimeter, setting it in. We've got an adhesive on here that seems to be doing pretty nicely. And it's popping right up and in there. Seems to fit just perfectly. So it seems to be going in very nicely. We will not press it down. I mean, I'm going back and kind of seating it down, and once he seats it into the groove, I'm going back and seating it down onto the adhesive, which it seems to be doing absolutely perfectly. Coming around the corners, I'm kind of preceding him on the corner to help him, or I'm not helping him on this. Now we're coming up to our point where we have to do potentially some adjustment here. We're also going back and seating it onto the adhesive. We're not yet here because we're going to cut it here if it doesn't fit. So come on down, do your final fit towards me. Final fit comes towards me. I'm just kind of holding it in place for him. Seems a little long. I don't know that yet though, but we'll see. We'll see. Yes, it seems a little long. So, we have a trick. And we'll cut it on a diagonal if we need to, but I don't think we do, huh? Looks like good. What do you think? Think we need to take a little bit out of there? Or?
Actually, maybe not.
I think it looks good. We have, we're now going to press it down into place. We're going to go around the edges and push it down into place. It's going to reset anything that's popped, and then hold it down and in to make sure we've got a nice self-adhesive seal. Seems to be holding. Okay.
Right here, it doesn't seem like it's holding it.
Okay, so we're going to tack that down a little bit. We're going to throw a little bit more adhesive on there, and we should be done.